Have you noticed how every time someone talks about Amazon KDP, it's the same types of coloring books, similar themes, similar covers, similar interiors, and on the surface, it makes sense. Coloring books are popular, they sell year-round, and they're one of the easiest ways to get started with KDP. But here's the problem most people run into. Everyone rushes into the same generic-looking coloring book ideas, competition gets more competitive, books start looking the same, and suddenly getting your book seen becomes the hardest part of the process. That's why today I want to talk about a mystery KDP niche I wish I knew about sooner, because this isn't about abandoning coloring books, it's just about approaching them differently. There's a specific type of coloring book that quietly avoids a lot of the saturation, but still attracts plenty of buyers and isn't nearly as complicated to create as it looks. So in this video, I'm going to show you that niche, walk you through why it works, and explain why I would have focused on this much earlier if I were starting KDP again today. And if you stick around, I'll show you how these books are actually made, because once you see that part, the whole thing starts to make sense. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. So if this sounds like you, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. With that being said, let's get right to it. Now, the mystery KDP niche I wish I knew about sooner is this color by number activity book, more specifically the color by number mystery mosaics, which is a sub niche under the color by number book. Now, if we take a look at the numbers from Titan's quick view, we can see a niche score of 77, so that's quite high. And the Titans Pro analysis says demand is a 6, opportunity is a 9. We see total results 1,213, so not too competitive here. But once we take a look at these books, we're going to see a lot of high performing books, a lot of bestsellers. This one right here, which focuses on cozy seasons, bestsellers rank 21,608. The one right next to it, bestsellers rank 5,171. This is a 90s vibes kind of theme. And the one right next to that has the bestseller badge ranked at 263 overall on the Amazon bookstore out of millions and millions of books. We see the one right next to that, a girly vibes theme, 167,000 BSR. The one right next to that is an 80s vibes theme ranked at 24,000. And then looking through the rest of the rows, another bestseller right here, and a lot of different ways to go about creating this book. There's a lot of different themes. This one right here focuses on animals, landscapes, nature, wildlife. We have this one right here focusing on love, this one focusing on fantasy creatures, and they all ranking very, very well. 4,000 BSR. This one is top 1,000. This one is a 20,000 BSR. And this love color by number mystery mosaics ranked at 134,000. And if we just keep scrolling down, you're going to see a lot more instances of high performing books. Look at all these books: 100,000, 12,000 BSR, 69,000 BSR, 30,000 BSR. And let's just go to the end of the first page and see where the rankings start to drop off. We see this one right here ranked at 50,000, still really, really good. Even this one right here, 216,000. And then to the end of the first page, books still ranking very well: 48,000, 28,000. And then a little bit of a drop off here, 96,000, 248,000, starting to creep up to that 300,000 BSR. But as a whole, you can see if you land on the first page of this search term, you're going to have a great chance at getting your book seen and hopefully getting it sold. Now, this book is actually pretty simple with its interior. You're going to have one page with a key or a palette here, and it's going to have these letters or numbers paired with a color. Now, when you go to the next page, you're going to see a grid, and in this case, these are circles with corresponding letters or numbers that correspond to this page right here. And all the customer does is fill in, for example, this circle with the corresponding color. And once it's all completed, it will turn out to a full colored image. So here's another one right here. And if we go to the back cover, maybe we can see an example of this. And as you can see, there it is right here. So here's some examples of the completed color by number pages. And if you actually look at the interior, it looks like it might be complicated to make, but obviously with the help of some tools, we can get these pages created fairly straightforward. Now, looking at this book, this has a bestsellers rank 4,962, and that is good for 30-day royalties estimated around $1,500 to $2,300 per month from Titan's quick view. And this book has a price point of $11.99. So You can price these books a little bit of a premium. I suggest no less than $9.99. Now this book has quite a few pages here, 206 pages overall and 100 mystery designs. But once again, once you figure out how to make this type of coloring book, it's actually not that hard. And 100 mystery designs is actually not going to take that long to create. And then looking at the A+ content, a few more interiors here that are fully colored in. You can see the variety of the interiors here, and then obviously some instructions here for the customer. Now, as you can see here, there's different shapes. This one is square, circle, and this one's a hexagon. So that's another way to actually create this type of interior. All in all, what seems like a complicated book is actually not that complicated once you figure out how to create this. Now, the part that stops most people from trying this niche is the assumption that these books are complicated to make. When you first see them, it looks technical, it looks time consuming, it looks like something that you need advanced skills for. But once you actually understand how these pages are created, the process is actually much more straightforward than it appears. It's actually not about drawing, it's not about manually mapping out every square, and it's definitely not about spending weeks building pages one by one. There are simple tools that handle the heavy lifting for you, turning images into ready to publish printable color by number pages while keeping everything consistent and professional. Now, the first step in creating these color by number mystery mosaics is to find images. And so I actually like to use Creative Fabrica, and you could use any kind of resource that you want here. But I find that Creative Fabrica has a lot of illustrations and images. And so I just did a search for vector landscape and I filtered it by illustrations. And these are the type of images that actually work really, really well with this tool. Anything that's flat, anything that's vector. So I actually found a few of these backgrounds that I want to use and try out with this tool. Here's one right here. Let's quickly go through it. This is another image. This one's of a cactus, an astronaut. Here's another one right here, landscape, forest, a tree, some mountains, flowers, and then something of space and planets. So I'm just gonna go ahead and download all of these images. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this color by number tool that's going to actually transform these images into these color by number pages. So I'm gonna go ahead and drag and drop all of these into this tool. And I'm just gonna keep everything the same right here. I'm gonna hit create and you're gonna see that it's gonna start creating all of these. Now there are a few options here that we can change. I can change the book size. And for this type of book, I like to create an 8.5 by 11 inch size. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You can see the difference now. And then with the grid size, obviously there's different types of grid sizes. You can do more of a simple type of grid size, but you lose a lot of the detail with the image. If you go medium, you get more detail. And then if you go detailed, then it starts to look really, really good. Now you can change the shape around with this tool. So you can choose a circle, a triangle. This one looks actually really, really good. And then a hexagon as well as a diamond. Now let me go back to the square and show you that you can change the number of colors. So if we go down to 12, obviously we're gonna lose some detail here, but it still looks pretty good. If we go up to 36, gets more intricate there, and then 48. But I tend to choose between 24 and 36. And then some more options here, down here that I don't really play around with. But if we go ahead and look at these images, you can see if I click here, this is the image that I used, and then this is the color by number image. And I would say this looks pretty good. Here's the next image right here, another image right here. This one is of the flower. If I go ahead and change it to 36, you can see the detail start to show in the background. And then here's another one right here. Here's one of the tree. And then this is the one of the galaxy, the planets. This one right here looks pretty good. Now, at any time you want to edit anything with the picture, you can go ahead and hit this pencil looking tool and just look for the color here that corresponds with the number up here. And for example, let's go to 27. I want to color these orange. You can easily do that. You can also hold it and it will actually just keep coloring in just like that. Makes it very easy to tweak and fix anything or any imperfections with any image. Here's another one of a landscape, more landscape types. Here's one of a hot air balloon, and obviously there's some pixels here that need to be fixed. Very easy to do. So this one, number 32, let's go ahead and do that. and then there you go. And then obviously want to add some rope here. So I'm going to choose, let's say number 10, and we're just going to add a rope here and here. And there you go. And then here's another one. This one's of a lion. And then this one does very well here. You can see with the letters here and the word love. Now this tool comes with the colored image right here, which you can use for A+ content or for the backside of your covers, just to show off what it looks like when it's completed. You also get the actual grid here to go into your interior, and as well as the palette that you can go ahead and just insert into the other page of your interior, which makes it very simple to just go ahead and organize these pages so that you can create your book without actually having to do a lot of the manual work. Now to download these, you can go ahead and click right here, or this green download button right here. It will download all of these images. Now, if you want to check out this tool, I'll leave the link down below. Keep in mind, I am using the highest version of this tool. There are 3 versions here. Now you can still use the basic version, but it's just going to be a little bit more limited, but it's still going to allow you to create these color by number pages. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave the link down below. Now, I like to use Canva to put together all of my books. So I'm going to create a custom size here. I'm going to do 8.5 by 11 inches. Create that new design. And I'm just going to show you how to arrange these very seamlessly here. Now here are the downloaded files. So just for the first one right here, I'm going to take the number and the palette, and I'm going to drag that onto the page. Now typically the first page is going to be a book belongs to page. So I'm just going to add a page right here. I'm going to put this down here, and I'm just going to create a book belongs to page really fast here. So here's a simple this book belongs to page. Now here is the first page of this interior, and I'm going to want to put this palette here. So I'm going to leave that there, add another page, and then this actual grid is going to go to the next page here. Now this is going to be the left hand side of the page where the palette is, and I'm just going to simply just enlarge this image. Now you can go ahead and type this all out if you want. You want to change the design. That's actually going to be a much better idea, but I'm just going to show you this right here, what it would look like once you're all completed. And it's as simple as that right there. And then for this one, you're going to go ahead and just drag it and make it bigger, as big as you can. And I tend to make it just a little bit smaller there just for the margins. Now there is a template that you can download that will actually tell you where you should keep this interior to make sure that it's not cut off. You can go ahead and go to my Gumroad shop to go ahead and download that. But it's really just as simple as that. You just go ahead and do that with all of the images that you have. So this next page would be a palette. The page after that would be the grid. Until you have your however many pages you want, I suggest at least 50 images or 100 pages total at the minimum. And once you have that, you'd be ready to go. You could just hit share, hit download as a PDF print. Make sure all pages, and then choose CMYK if you're paying for Canva Pro. If not, choose RGB, and then just hit download. This is why I call color by number books a mystery KDP niche. They don't get talked about as much, they're not flashy, and they're rarely the first thing people think of when they hear coloring books. But when you look at the demand, when you look at the competition, and when you understand how these books are actually made, they start to make a lot of sense. Now, if you want a clear starting point to help you along with your KDP journey, I've linked my KDP royalty roadmap down below. It's free, and it'll walk you through the fundamentals of publishing low and medium content books, especially if you're trying to avoid the common mistakes that often slow people down. If this video helped you see what's possible, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.